I just made $415 using this strategy, and I'm going to show you exactly how it works. But first, let me show you the results. As you can see right now, we managed to raise this account from $74 all the way up to $490 in a single day. And we're using just this strategy to find these setups. And I'm going to show you exactly how to set up the strategy first. And I'm also going to show you how to use the strategy. There are three main conditions that you have to follow. And once you follow those conditions, the setups that you'll be taking will be high probability setups, which means that you are most likely to become profitable. So let me show you exactly how we start. We're going to go through this whole process step by step, from installing the strategy all the way up to finding the right setups. So the first thing that we have to do right now is to set up the strategy itself. This is the strategy that is going to help us find our high probability setups that we can trade with and make some profits. So let's head on straight to our charts and see exactly what we'll be looking for, right? So right now we are looking at boom 1000. We've got a blank chart. So let's set up our indicator on this chart. So I'm going to go to my indicators section, then click on main window, then choose moving average. This is going to be our first indicator with our strategy. Okay, so the period is going to be 14, so I'm going to change that to 14. The shift will be 0. The method will be exponential. Apply to close, and we don't have any levels on this indicator. And then on visualization, please allow it to be on all time frames. This will allow you to have the indicator installed on all the time frames that we have, so that when you switch around, you will still have the same indicator. And then on your style, which is basically the color of your indicator, we're going to choose the green color, and these will be the final properties. Okay, so we're going to click on done, and as you can see, we now have that green moving average running across our chart. This is our first indicator that we're going to be using, right? Second, we're going to need another indicator. So going back to my indicator section, I'm going to click on main window, and then I'll choose moving average. Okay, and this time around, we're going to have a moving average with a period of 50. The shift will remain as 0. The method will also remain as exponential. Apply to close. And again, we don't have any levels on this indicator. Allow it again to be on all your time frames. But this time around, we're going to simply change our color, and I'm going to change it to this red color. Okay, and then we'll click done. And as you can see, we now have that red moving average added. So now we have got two moving averages on our main chart that are going to help us identify buy entry levels and sell entry levels. I'm going to show you quickly right now how you're going to be able to do that using just these two indicators. Okay, next we're going to need a confirmation indicator that is going to help us confirm each and every entry we want to take. So this is a very important indicator that we're about to install. So going back again to our indicator section, I'm going to click on main window, and I'm going to look for the stochastic oscillator right here. And as you can see, it is going to have the following properties. We've got a percentage K period of 1, a percentage D period of 1, a slowing of 1, a price field of low over high, and a method of simple. Okay, this time around, we've got levels on our indicator. So we're going to have these two levels. We're going to have a buy zone, which is going to be our level 20, and we're going to have a sell zone, which is going to be our level 80. So just these two levels is going to help us confirm most of our entries. So once you're done, you simply click on done. Again, on visualization, please make sure it's all time frames. Okay, now what you really have to take note of is the styling again here. Make sure that your main and your signal have got the same color as your background color. So if your background color on your chart is white, please make sure you choose white on your main and on your signals. And if your background color is black, you do the same. Okay, but I would advise you to have the same colors that I'm using throughout the video, so that you don't get confused. You can later on customize these colors later on once you understand the strategy itself. So we're going to click done, and as you can see, we now have an indicator added down below our main chart, and we say this is called an indicator window 1, which is going to help us with confirmations on our entries. Okay, so what it's made out of is the zones that we just installed. From 0 to 20 we've got this buy zone, and from 80 to 100 we've got this sell zone installed, and nothing else inside. So if you are following the steps correctly, you should have something like this by now on your charts. Okay, last but not least, we need to install our final indicator. So going back again to my indicators section, this time around I'm going to click where it says indicator window 1, and we're going to install a moving average. But this time around, the properties of this moving average are going to change. We're going to have a period of 10, so I'm going to change this to 10. The shift will remain as 0. The method will also remain as exponential, and we're not going to have any levels. Apply to close, and on time frame, again, we want it to be on all time frames. What is simply going to change is the color. So I'm going to change this color to a black color, and we are going to click done. And as you can see, we now have a black indicator installed right below our main chart. And if you look at it closely, it is also following exactly how our main chart is moving. So you already have an idea of how it's going to operate. But nonetheless, let's dive in straight to how exactly do you use this indicator. Now, today I simply want to show you a simple way of trading using this strategy, and you're simply going to be using your 5-minute time frame. Okay, you're simply going to be using your 5-minute time frame to identify high probability setups only. Okay, so you're going to use the smallest zoom level. Okay, you're going to use the smallest zoom level, as you can see right now on my screen, where the candles will be really, really small. Okay, like the smallest zoom level that you can get is what you're going to use, and you're going to be using the 5-minute time frame to get these entries. So right now we have got uh, a setup or buy setup. So I'm going to explain it to you how you could have managed to get into a buy trade on this boom 1000. There are only 3 conditions that you need. And number 1, the first thing that you have to identify is the position of this black line. So whenever you see that the black line is in either in your buy zone or in your sell zone, you look for your trades right there and then. So right now you can see that at this stage, our black line was at our buy zone. That was the first condition. It was met. Okay, we want to go to our charts for our second condition. So already we are in anticipation of a buy trade. The second condition is you want to have your green line crossing to be above, your candlesticks crossing to be above your green line, like what happened right there where I just pointed, right? That is your second condition. What this is telling you is basically our average price is increasing. That's why you see candlesticks that were once below the green line are crossing over to be above the green line. So that's a second uh, condition for a buy opportunity. But you are not going to enter right there and there. You're going to wait for the indicator to give you the final entry, right? Remember, if you are buying boom, you are looking into catching some spikes, right? And I'm going to show you how you're going to do it. So once you do that, you're going to wait for what is called the golden cross. Now, this is when your green line and your red line cross each other. And if you are looking into buying, you want your green line to cross to be above your red line. And that's what happened right there. And as you can see, you had a series of spikes coming up. Now, remember, this is a scalping strategy, and you're actually in your 5-minute strategy. You're actually in your 5-minute time frame. So you can't be expecting to hold that trade for long. It's a scalping trade, right? And as you can see, you would have gotten into the trade right there and exited right on top, as you can see there. I'm going to show you also how you take profit, or where exactly you take profit or set your stop loss. But for now, I want you to understand the buy entry conditions. So these are the 3 buy entry conditions, and as you can see, you could have managed to catch quite a number of spikes and quite a movement. Let's talk about the sell setups. Okay, now They're basically the same thing, but opposite. When you want to sell, of course, number one, you want to see the black line in your sell zone. So right there, you can see that the black line touched our sell zone, which is level 80. And we're already anticipating some sell setups from there. And how do you do it? You also go to your main chart. This time around, you want to see candlesticks crossing and going below your green line, showing you that the average price is decreasing, right? And once you have that, you wait for the golden cross that we talked about, where the green line crosses to be below the red line this time around. And as you can see, you would have managed to get into your nice sell setup. Now, as you can see, sell scenarios in boom 1000 do pay a lot more than buy scenarios. But let's take a look at something different. Let's go to crash 1000 and see if we can get the same results. Okay, so right now I'm going to start off with the buy scenario. We said for you to be able to enter into a buy trade, you want to have this black line in your buy zone, as you can see right there. And right there, we managed to get into our buy zone. So we're now looking at the average price, and we can see that right here, candlesticks were once below our green line, turned and crossed to be above our green line, showing that the average price is increasing, confirming our trade that we are anticipating a long position, right? But remember, you still need the third condition, which is the golden cross, where you see your green line and your red line crossing each other. And in this case, you see that the green line crossed to be above the red line, okay, signifying a strong buy momentum. And as you can see, the market pushed all the way up to that stage, okay. Sell scenario is also the same. Right here, we actually have a setup. We have our black line in our sell zone, and we're already anticipating a sell, right? And we're also seeing that the green line is the candlesticks are crossing, sorry, to be above, to be below your green line, showing that we have got some average price decreasing, right? So now what we are just waiting for here on our setup is the what? The golden cross. Once the green line crosses with the red line right there, we're going to enter into a sell immediately, and hopefully the market is going to give us something. So that's basically how you can use this strategy to grow your account. You can also grow your account from $74 all the way up to $490, or you can join us as well. I'll leave the link to our Telegram channel right down in the description box below. All you have to do is to click the link and you'll be able to join. It's completely free to join, and there are over 9,000 traders in there. So it's a great trading community for you if you would like to join. If you would want to be on our WhatsApp platform where you'll be able to have some of these setups, all you have to do is to make sure that you like this video, you comment something interesting down below in the comment section, and you send me the screenshot to my WhatsApp number. My WhatsApp number will be available in our free Telegram channel. So once you have the screenshot, you just send me a message and you'll be able to be added to our WhatsApp trading platform. Okay, it's that simple. Make sure that you're a subscriber, like this video, and comment something interesting in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys think about this strategy. You can also leave a comment in the comment section, and feel free to join our free Telegram channel to see more of these results and more of these setups. In that group, I post my trading results, my student trading results, and everything that we do and all the strategies that we use to trade. So see you in the next one.